Hey there, fellow marksmen, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship. Episode 34, a perfect use case for the new rifle. Maybe another tree cutting slave would be in order? Yeah, if I find one. Absolutely. Because we don't have a lot of plant cutters. Silent has a skill of 4. I mean, if we gave him like a crop arm, he could kind of manage it, but not well. And he has a resistance of 3, so it shouldn't be very long until he's recruitable. Like 2 more talkings or something like that. So I am missing some marble for the last reliquary, but we'll be able to install the long blade pretty soon, and then this will literally be a pilgrim ship. People will make pilgrimages here, which is like kind of the point. Components are getting low. You're not wrong about that. There is no compacted there's no compacted machinery left. I mean, I guess there's 10 here that we need to just haul. Plus the uranium. I can't believe they haven't hauled that in yet. I guess they've been so busy hauling in wood from the tree cutting zone that they haven't got around to components and uranium. The good news is chem fuels now. We got a few extra 100, so that'll be real useful. Jonah, do you have any health problems? You have a stab scar. It's a pretty bad scar, but like it's not affecting your work, so I don't really care. And a war merchant for the Bossonites. We do have an extra bionic leg that we'll want to do something with at some point. And here we go, reliquary. So, Liara, install the blade in the reliquary. And then trading with the war merchants, we can get rid of that bolt action rifle. It was not bad. I'm not saying it was bad. I don't intend to use it. One of the reasons why is trying to use weapons that are like have unique range or unique properties requires additional micromanagement, which can be a net negative in a large combat scenario, right? So if I'm like trying to accommodate a bunch of weapons that have special ranges, I can definitely foresee a situation where it's too much micromanagement to be done reasonably without like constantly pausing the game, so that as a result, you know, I end up with losses, being ultimately a net negative. Somebody has a busted toe? Not anymore. Well, I mean, I'm discounting slaves. Ooh, and we were just told about... We read the desolated map of the watersheds of an ancient soldier that has a master weapon. So you guys had voted that I go to the Gravcore next. Should I go to the soldiers instead of the Gravcore? What do you think? There's 30 days on this, which is kind of a long time, so it's not... There's no pressure to do it right now, but if you think it takes priority, that's fine. And I'd like to stay here just a wee bit longer for the purpose of getting all of the marble I need for all the reliquaries, so I don't have to fumble with that anymore. Would be nice to just have all that marble. And we're only missing maybe 100 60 or 150 marble blocks. So that's like nothing in the scheme of things. So Jono, resistance 0.2. So yeah, probably sometime today we'll have another soldier. And in the time that it takes us to prep for that, we'll have lots of opportunity to grab... Oh, there we go. Locust armor. We'll have lots of opportunity to grab that extra wood. So, excellent Locust armor. Let's give that to Skyra. Being our resident brawler. She needs to move around a lot. That should help. And then Airdog will get the marine armor. Another thing that I ought to do is, now that I have tons of dyes, let's go ahead and make sure that our entire crew are in dyes. Helmets are a little bit less of a concern, because I can definitely see just like ditching the low tier helmets as soon as we can. We're not going to get Cataphract just yet, but we will get marine armor pretty soon. It's just about done. So we'll start dyeing up the clothes. Ooh, thrombos. That's what I like to see. Oh, only 3 of them? That's a shame. Are there any more marble chunks in range of the stonecutters? Yeah. It's infinite range. And Jono has joined. So you guys do want me to go to the Ancient Soldiers. Got it. And then Jono is going to be named after one of you guys. So there's a raffle timer up ahead. And good luck. So taking a look at Jono, he is our newest soldier, so he's going to be given a no armor. He'll get no drugs, holding meds, work priorities. He is a good doctor, a hunter, a miner, and a researcher. Oh, because I'm on the unstable branch, you can see fish has its own tab. That's on RimWorld Unstable, so this isn't a mod or anything. I just figured I should mention that. Which is pretty nice. He's looking weird. And he does have a neural calc, so he'll be smart quick, I think. Do we have a spare vac helmet anywhere? I don't see one. How do I still not have the marble blocks? We have 206. Oh my god, we're so close. Alright, shooters. Jono, you are a shooter. So, let's give you a heavy SMG, I guess. And all my shooters get together. We're gonna go thrumbo hunting. Ooh, nice. 3 meals. Throw hunting is a lot easier when you set them on fire. That's for sure. So taking out the new guy for a spin. Another thing that would be not necessarily a bad idea before we leave is to get more heal root. So I'm going to queue up a giant heal root harvest zone as well. And I hope the Ancient Soldiers aren't physically too far away from us. So they are... they're in the extreme desert? That sucks. But, you know, we'll head there next. So the only issue I foresee is if I don't have another spare regular vac helmet, he's not going to be able to like easily join us for space excursions. So I'm going to throw together one of those with Skyra, so that he's not like ship bound. And there we go. We have all the marble needed. Nice. So extra marble can of course go to like flooring up the rest of the ship to make the rest of the ship look nicer. That wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea. But obviously the important ones is the ideology room with all the reliquaries and the like. And that's been done. No, I don't want a sparrow. Go away. Alright. I'm going to stop cutting trees down, so we can cut other things, like heel root and psychoid. We do have 113 psychoid. We have lots of chem fuel. I don't have designated chem fuel shelves, which is a little risky, because they are easily, they could chain explode. Maybe getting proper, decent chem fuel storage is a good idea, you know, at some point. Okay. And now with the new Thrombo fur, I also ought to change the clothing to Thrombo only. You just need to butcher it first, but it'll be butchered inevitably. Oh, Jonas needs a bed. Yeah, he probably does. Here, bud. There you go. Or whatever his name is going to be in like 20 seconds. Just making sure the Thrombo... Okay, yeah, they are queued to be butchered. Perfect. We have a lot more room in our stockpiles, so I'm gonna just raise the meat. And we've got an egg tornal. I hope I'm saying that right. So welcome to the crew. We are just about ready to take off. There's still some stuff to be hauled from outside, but our stockpiles are looking mightily full again. The good news is all that extra like Thrombo meat that we're acquiring is going to help us keep the crew fed. And research just got done. So before I depart here, what to research next? Sniper rifles, neural comp, hunter drone, psychic brewing, beer brewing, skin hardening, brain wiring. Them's your choices. And now that all of the corpses have been tidied up, I'm just gonna let everyone like grab a little bit more wood before we depart, because I know there's more wood out here. Not too much, but enough that waiting a minute is worth it. We didn't even get the silver from the silver mine. Battery's empty? Yeah, I know. We're nearly breaking even. It's not that big of a deal. We're positive 117. No biggie. It's really the orbital scanner and the long-range mineral scanner combined is a lot to handle. All right. Once this party's over, we'll get going. And Psycho Brewing is going to be what we research next, and that's going to allow us to make our own Psycho Tea, which is useful because we have a lot of Psychoid leaves. The new scanner unbalanced the network. That it did. I don't really intend to add more chem-gens in here, at least for now, because we're fine on power. We could use more, but we're not browning out often enough for me to care. Stochastic. Or ink. You got an Inspire Tame. You have an Animal 4. Never mind. That's not useful at all. Forget about that. Alright. It's probably not the right hour of the day. Oh, here's another thing. Board calling animals for Grav launch and force visitors to leave. Those are really nice checkboxes as well, allowing you to, like, not nuke your allies or leave your pets. So, that's also on the unstable branch I failed to mention. Psycho Brewing inevitably is going to get done real soon. So, what do you want research after that is done? That's up there. Happy little puppy behind me. Oh, it's a dune too, so there's like nothing here. Okay. I wonder if they're going to immediately attack or not. No, they seem to be leaving me alone. So I'm going to zone restrict everyone to the ship, so no one goes marching to their doom. There's only 3 iguanas here. It's not really worth hunting, I don't think. Husky! She just like up and left. Rude, so rude. And Skyra is starting yet another Lokuzamer. The other thing I ought to do is to start making marine helmets, because the vac helmets suck for armor. They're just not, they don't protect your face really at all. And we only have one person who is not in colony colored attire. Face tattoo, none. There you go. So we're just waiting on these guys deciding to attack us. But the other thing we could do is we can like rip skip them. So once, oh, is it Lieutenant Tornal? I see. It's not IG. It's LG or LG Tornal. I'm just going to call you Tornal. For my sanity. So once Tornal's done dyeing his armor, I'm going to go on the offensive here. So we have slaves in the ship ready to activate the shields and all that. And then... oh, they're already attacking me. Well, that works. Tornal, grab the incendiary launcher. You're going to be Captain Barney. And I don't know who has the masterwork yet. We'll keep an eye out for it. Cheers. The thing I want to avoid is if any of them have low shield packs or something like that. So that we can negate. Mark command. Skyra stands there. They're already coming in, so let's fire up the other one. Yep, there's a low shield. That low shield's really annoying because it's blocking our fire from being able to go in there. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to have Tornal get shot up. Let's bring him back. Grab the EMP instead. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tornal. Use brain. Cannot shoot in melee. She's not in melee. Shut up. Alright, low shields down. Keep firing. There's like 2 of them. Oh, there it is. It is Atlas Snipe Gun. High rounds, lightweight. High-powered rounds is more damage, more armor pen. Worse accuracy. Lightweight is fires faster. This thing is worth keeping because it's at range 45. It's going to be really good against centipedes. It's basically a centipede smasher. Oh, they set fire to themselves. Alright, that works for me. Tornal, back to the SMG. And then if I want them to... Okay, the shields just broke. So I'm going to lure them in, out from the open, and then rip them up. No, Ink, don't do that. You're ancient. Oh, you've got some blade, don't you? Knee spike. I heard that. And we'll just shoot the rest of them. Tornal got shot. Not too badly. And the last guy I skipped right in front of our guns. Done and done. So, same as before, we're going to want to pile the corpses up. You guys want beer brewing next? Sorry, the poll was up the whole time. So pile the corpses up for human likes. Unrestricted for everyone, because there's really no danger outside the map. And then we'll strip all the corpses that have good stuff. The other thing, of course, is that this sniper rifle gets put away, because it's nice. I wish it had improved range. That would make it even better, but oh well. Oh, okay. Probably Scythers, so hey, stay in the ship, please. No? Okay. Well, this sniper rifle is about to go for a run. Things I can do. So, let's get a... where is it? Oh, do I not have it? I was thinking of the... Yeah, that's biotech, isn't it? Okay, so that doesn't work. I was going to say the bandolier, but that's a biotech thing. So, breakfire? You are the most accurate. Let's give you the snipe gun. Yeah, bandoliers are biotech. Yeah, indeed. I was looking for it, but then I realized it's biotech thing. It wouldn't be terrible for all of my people to have sniper rifles at some point. We don't have precision rifling researched. So, once I have the opportunity to get precision rifling, I'll, like, bother with that. I could call down a favor. But I think breakfire if fed and given sleep, can probably handle this on his own. The rifle kind of hits hard. It's useful. And then the aiming time is nice. Paired with marksman command. You know, we're guard 50%. It goes fast. Of all the ones to shoot, though, we should have probably not gone for the burner first. So what do the bandoliers do? The bandoliers quicken the cooldown time. Basically, it lets you fire faster. So I wanted to make him one of those real quick. To be able to take advantage of fast fire rate, but, you know, oh well. Another thing I could do is, now that the shields are starting to become energized, is once I have the ability... Oops, sorry, Liara. Once I have the ability to spin up the shields, is to have everyone stand outside and shoot at the mechs when the shields are ready to be deployed. So once they're at like 500, I'll send everyone outside, lure the mechs to them, and just gun the mechs real good. One of the advantages of having the shields overlap the you know, onto the surrounding terrain tile. All right, I want to get these doors closed, and then you have a meal on you, so yeah, just run away and eat a meal. Those that need to be stripped are stripped. Breakfire's eaten his entire, his meal, and then I can have him, like, run in for, like, you know, wake up or go juice or something. If you're wondering about gunlinks make you more accurate, but they don't make you fire faster. So if I'm not missing, gunlinks aren't really much of a benefit. So to make a rifle, a sniper rifle like this, the strongest possible, what you'd be looking to do is to fire it as fast as possible, which would be like a bandolier plus, you know, inspiration plus... There's not too many things that increase your fire rate, but one is being a guard. The other thing I could consider is there's nothing really stopping me from mag or air dog becoming a guard. If Air Dog became a guard, he wouldn't mine. So Mag would be a better choice. But if Mag became a guard, she wouldn't construct. And she is a pretty good constructor. Stochastic could become a guard, but again, I'd lose construction. Tornal could become a guard, but he would lose mining. So actually, given that, I don't know if any of them make good guards. I might want to hold off on that. How long am I required to be here for? 12 more hours? Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. I think I'm going to try something. I think the defenders inside this facility are hostile to mechs. Which means... Oh, shoot. I misstepped. Oh no, the freaking Flamo is going to run into me. Kill it. Look how that works. Which means if I have Breakfire dip into my ship, these centipedes might go for the drones in there. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. But there's a small chance that that is the case. So let's see if they punch my engines or... it looks like they're not going to be helpful. Alright, in that case, let's activate the shields and go with the other solution. Gunning them down fast. They're busting through the... So let's skip shield. Oh, right. Skip shield works both ways. Everyone go back inside except for Breakfire. Sorry, Breakfire. You're going to have a severe lack of sleep for a bit. We do have low shields, yeah. I could have Mag, like, fire up a low shield. It's not a bad idea. Especially given how they are getting feisty on this side. I'd like if I low shield. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure them into the front, though. Because a lot of the damage that they're doing right now is just a lack of a valid target. They basically got bored. Pop the low. And we got 20 seconds to do what we can. 5 seconds will start fleeing. They're no longer bashing my walls. Let's get out of there. So these two gunners are pretty damaged. And what I'll do is I'll leave the Tornal. I'll leave the entryway to my base open so that they can walk in and get shot by turrets. At this point, most of the mechs are like fairly damaged, so I don't really need to worry about like a wall of steel. All right, Tornal. Let's make sure that is the last time you get injured in that way, where you have low mobility, and hook you up with some Locust Armor. Oh, jeez. I did not notice they got actually through the wall. Yikes. Let's fix that promptly. Stochastic. Come on, hurry up. Oh god, break fire. Sorry. No, build it, you frickin' idiot. Ouch. Okay, so we no longer have a hole in the base. Come on, stop, drop, and roll on the sand. There we go. Jump away from your burns. Because that's totally how that works. Well, we're almost done with this silliness. I still want to go into that facility, but I'm just going to have to wait a bit longer. There's only 4 left. So, a good reminder that precision rifling might be a good research project to take on, so that in situations where we have a bunch of mechs like this, everyone can grab a sniper rifle and make short work of a large group. Because this is slow. Real slow. Once these mechs get into the center of the courtyard, I'll turn on the autocannons. How are you still alive? All of your rings are broken. There we go. Frickin' finally. I must say, it's relatively impressive, Breakfire's hit rate. His chance to... Shot by Breakfire, 100%. I mean, they're centipedes, so they're extra large, meaning it's easy to hit them, but it's relatively surprising that he's just, like, not missed. And there's not much that's, like, flammable here, so I'm not too worried about the fire. And now there's one charge blaster left after this one. Yep, there he goes. No, don't do that. I'll put the fire out afterwards. Okay, it's done. So we lost a light. Not a big deal. These centipedes can be machined, and we'll do that to get them more plasteel. And if you're skywatching, I'm gonna have you go in there. Ooh, a rec room. Some steel. Hunter drone. I'll just tank it. Luciferium. Breakfire deserves a cookie? He does. Unfortunately, I don't have cookies. Okay, this facility sucks. Most of them do. So, this is no exception, I suppose. We could get some cloth. And then I think instead of getting the furniture, I'll just get the wood. I'll take the armchairs because maybe there's someone to install them. But we'll be out of here in just a minute. The only other thing I wanted to do is to haul in the mechanoids, which we're in the process of doing. Psychic Brewing got researched. Next was beer brewing. And then with Psychic Brewing research, let's go ahead and brew. Is that an ancient forklift? It is. Or ruined one, but yeah, same concept. Okay, let's go more locust armor. Alright, why are my guys... Oh, they're set on full ship. Yeah, that's my fault. Okay, now they're getting the centipedes. And I do not need you to be cutting marble, so let's freeze that. We got 230. I could floor more of the ship, like I said, but I don't really need to do that at the moment. We have a stowaway iguana. Yeah, there's corpses there, so like we're gonna have a few. There's nothing to eat inside our ship outside of these corpses, so they'll leave eventually. Air dog, tell them to piss off. So now that we've done the ancient soldiers, we're going to be headed to the grab core next. Finally. How close are we? We're pretty close to the Royal Empire. So the other thing I could do is to make a pit stop over there, because I have a lot of like random leathers that I don't necessarily need to be holding on to. Catalysts. Maybe they want a grav shield generator. I mean, I can bring it to them, but they probably don't want. I don't know who wants that stuff, but I need to find a buyer at some point. Some weapons that I don't need to hold on to. And we'll sell them the stuff, and then we can be on our way again. Vac suits are getting phased out. I'm going to start selling vac suits, because vac suits don't smelt for a lot of plasteel, but are worth a whole lot, so it's better to, I think, sell them. Alright, there we go. Cheers, by the way. And once we have that loaded up, I'll have Liara pop over to Mosia, or whatever it's called, before we head out to the cave system. Beer brewing just got researched. Got it. So, what do we research next? Polling is broken at the moment, so I'm just going to pick for myself. I did just extol the virtues of precision rifling so that we can have a lot of people with sniper rifles, which are really good against centipedes, so that's the route I'm going to go. I want to be able to make sniper rifles. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode for an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow honorable pilgrims.